Hello, 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 my little maniacs! This is your host, the Maniacs Gaming! Coming back at you with another video. In today's video, we'll quickly go over my Week 1 predictions and then go into my Week 2 predictions for the NFL season. Let's get into it! If you guys enjoy this content, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more. But anyway, so Week 1, we'll just run through these really quick. Baltimore, Kansas City. I took Baltimore. So I got the L. Green Bay Eagles, I took the Green Bay. And then Pittsburgh Atlanta, I did take Pittsburgh. Arizona Buffalo, I took Buffalo. Tennessee Bears, I took the Bears. New England Cincy, I took Cincy, unfortunately. Texans Colts, I took the Texans. Eagles Dolphins, I took the Dolphins. Carolina Saints, I took the Saints. Vikings Giants, I took the Giants. Raiders Chargers, I did take the Chargers here. Broncos Seattle, I think I took Seattle. The Washington Bucks, I took the Bucks. And then Cowboys Browns, I did take the Browns. I mean the Cowboys. And then the Rams Detroit, I did take Detroit. And then Jets Niners, I did take the Niners. So I believe I went 11-5 if I did my math correctly. Let's see, because Baltimore Green Bay, 2 losses. Then New England's 3. Giants is 4. Maybe I took the Broncos or something. I don't remember. Could have sworn I had a 5th loss in here. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh well. Anyway, Week 2 predictions. Starting with Thursday Night Football. Both of these teams, of course, got a win in Week 1. Buffalo playing against the Cardinals and Miami playing against Jacksonville. I think it's actually going to be a really good game. Josh Allen, I don't think he's ever lost a football game on Thursday night. Miami's last year struggled to beat winning teams. So I'm going to go ahead and take Buffalo here. I just think that Josh Allen's, he plays really well against Miami. So and Miami's just known to struggle against good teams with a winning record. Plus that Buffalo Bills defense, I think is going to clamp to it and be able to slow down that Dolphins offense just enough. And then going into Sunday, we got the Raiders headed to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Sorry, Poncho, but, come on. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to be the Ravens winning that one, dog. If the Raiders somehow win it, I would genuinely be surprised. This genuinely could be a final score of the game. Chargers, Panthers. The Panthers are legitimately, arguably, the second worst team in football, depending on how you rank them against the Giants. Give me the Chargers. Saints, Cowboys. I know the Saints looked good last week, beating up on Carolina, but I like the Browns slightly more than I like Carolina, so I'm going to hold the Cowboys game a little higher, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Cowboys as the winner of that game. Bucks, Detroit. Bucks had a really good game against Washington, where it didn't really feel close, whereas Detroit played the Rams and took them to overtime, but showed really good football, especially a really good ground game, which I think is going to come into play against Tampa, but I like Tampa Bay's D-line versus Detroit's run game. Obviously, I'm a little biased here, but, I'm going to take the Bucks. No way is it going to be that much of a blowout, so we'll go 21-19. Just change that up a little bit. Oh, no. Alright, whatever. We'll leave it like that. Okay, 17-15, that's good. Colts, Green Bay. I'm going Green Bay here. Green Bay obviously lost Jordan Love to an injury against the Eagles, but Anthony Richardson did look really good against the... You know what? Yeah, Colts. Give me the Colts. Anthony Richardson looked really good against the Texans. And just know Jordan Love's going to really hurt the Packers. If Jordan Love somehow winds up playing, I'd be more likely to switch, but I don't think I would. Alright, next up we got Browns. After their defeat to the Lions against the Jags, who blew a lead to the Dolphins. I like Trevor more than I like Deshaun, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Niners beating up the Jets versus the Vikings, who beat up on the Giants. Yeah, I'm taking the Niners. Just their defense alone should be enough to carry. Seahawks headed to New England. This is actually going to be a really tough environment because New England's crowd always shows up and they get loud. I think this is very much a toss-up game, but I'm gonna take Seattle. Again, I think this is a game that very much could be determined by a coin flip. But I like Seattle slightly better than I like New England. Hopefully Geno can get his feet back under him. Jets at the Titans. I feel like I gotta go Jets here because I did not like... The Titans played a good game up until they started blowing the lead. But then when they were blowing the lead, they were blowing that lead. So, like, yeah, I gotta go Jets here. I feel like A-Rod's due for a bounce back. Giants, Washington. Giants played against the Vikings, got their absolute game ruined. Whereas the Commanders played a decent game against the Bucs. Again, Jane Daniels has to start throwing the ball a little bit more downfield. But I think I will go ahead and take Washington to win that game. I like Jane Daniels more than I like Daniel Jones. And I like that offense potential more than the Giants offense. How I'm going to go with that one. Alright, Rams at Arizona. Rams, Matthew Stafford will get the bounce back. Again, the Cardinals surprised me last week, but I think the Rams just have too much firepower on that offense, even with Puka Nacua injured, to struggle against them. Cincy at Kansas City. Cincy obviously lost to the Patriots, which means a lot. But in the Kansas City beat up the Ravens, I gotta take Kansas City. I've got to. They're gonna go 2-0, I think. They played a really good game against the Ravens, so I wouldn't be mad about Cincinnati winning, but I just feel like this is the more likely outcome. Pittsburgh at Denver. Pittsburgh with the dominating performance against the Falcons, where they didn't score an offensive touchdown, but they managed to win because of that defense. Give me Pitt to do it again, where Denver, they just could not get anything going with Bo Nix. And I feel like Nix is going to have a really hard time against that Pittsburgh defense. Chicago at Houston. I think this is Sunday Night Football, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Yeah, give me the Strouds. I'm sorry, but Caleb Williams did not look at all impressive. That defense did look impressive, but I think the Texans have way too much firepower on that offensive side of the ball to really make it so that the Bears will have a chance. And then Atlanta at Philly. Until Atlanta can show me Kirk Cousins can throw the football effectively, I will not be picking them anytime soon. Give me Philly to win it. Especially in Philly, where their crowd will be loud. But anyway, those are my picks. We'll just go ahead and go through them real quick again. Hope you guys enjoy Thursday Night Football. But again, Bills over Miami. Ravens over Vegas. Chargers over Carolina. Cowboys over Saints. Bucks over Detroit. Colts over Green Bay. Jags over the Browns. Niners over Minnesota. Seahawks over the Patriots. Jets over the Titans. Washington over the Giants. Rams over the Cardinals. Kansas City over Cincinnati. Pittsburgh over Denver. Houston over Chicago. And then Eagles over Atlanta. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Also, just because I forgot to mention this earlier, these videos are going to be going up raw for the next couple of days as my computer's been having issues. I do apologize about that. But let me know what you guys think down below. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, all that good stuff. Greatly appreciate everybody who does that. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that noti bell. On the road to 2,000 subscribers. Try and hit that by the end of the year. Try and hit 1,600 by the end of the month. Let's get it, fam. And as always, I will see all you guys later. Stay crazy, fam.